Good morning, everyone. StrifeGal. We are playing some more Pokemon. This is our Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke run, and we are about ready to head back to Route 1 to catch our first Pokemon, hopefully. So whatever we end up getting into a fight with first here is what we're gonna fight, or is what we're gonna catch. Unfortunately, the first thing we found was a Squovit. But, you know, it happens. There are worse things, question mark? And actually, it's level 5, which is kind of nice. It means that we're less likely to kill it. And it is going to take less work to make it useful. Luckily, the stuff on Route 1 is pretty easy to catch. Quick Attack is awesome. And our second person is Mark. So, you get to be a squirrel. Is Hop gonna attack us when we get up there? I don't think so. For the sake of safety, we're gonna heal just in case. It's like, okay. Okay, good. He's gonna let us go inside the Pokemon Center and heal first. That's good. Oh no, I accidentally pushed yes. Okay, yep. Computer, which is way less useful now. Pokemart. Okay. We're good. We're gonna buy a few more potions. We're gonna buy an antidote. Don't need any revives. Don't need that. Okay. And given the way that these runs work, we are gonna be a little safe and go back and grind a little bit before we continue. But first, it's very important that I take this hat off, because I don't like this hat. I find this hat way more acceptable. We'll go with that. Let's see here. I'm less concerned about the rest, but that first part at the very least had to go. Go with that kind of look? No. You know what? That actually doesn't look terrible, so sure. We'll have to maybe So, my friend Winnebagle streams Pokemon regularly, and one of the things he has as an option is to rate the fashion of the trainers. Maybe I'll have to have him tell me how terrible my sense of fashion is at some point later here. I just wanted to kind of gauge what I was, or where we were at for damage there. Used Growl, so we're going to switch to Ember, since that is a special attack, and Growl lowers physical attack. There we go. And in this point, we are just trying to get some levels. I want to make our Squovit a little bit more useful. I'm slightly disappointed now because Caterpie would have been a great pickup, but that's okay. That's how this works. We only get one per route because of the Nuzlocke, so that is how this works. And there will probably be plenty of other opportunities to get a decent bug Pokemon. No, honestly, the main reason that I was a little bit disappointed that Squovit was the first thing is just because it is normal type, which means that we're not adding any type coverage to our team. Okay. Yeah, there's actually a couple of these early Pokemon that are decent in this game. I wouldn't say most of them are great. As with most of them, the bird that you can get early is probably the best out of the starting options. Like, I think it's relatively fair to say that in the first generation, the best, like, Rattata doesn't go very far, and Pidgey can actually get used throughout the game. That sort of mindset. And, flying, especially later in the generations, has become a pretty good type most of the time. Nickit, that we just beat, is a dark type, which would have been okay. There is a trainer we're going to run into multiple times that uses Psychic. Let's actually double check real quick here. Oop. Did I do something wrong there? Nope. Okay. Wow. Mark, I'm sorry, but you are worse than I thought. So, Calm Nature. You can see there the special defense is pink and attack is blue. And what that means is their attack will be lower than normal and special defense will be higher than normal. I guess the special defense part is nice. That means you can take another hit, but yeah, the attack is not... Attack down is not great for that Pokemon. We are probably still going to be very heavily reliant on Sam for this first section then. Ooh, got a burn. That's actually probably good. Yeah. I can't remember what Power Trip actually does. One of the other nice things about running the Nuzlocke on this instead of on an earlier generation is you do start out with the EXP share, which makes it a lot easier to grind up a couple levels on our newer Pokemon. Okay. How's my XP doing here? Not great. We're kind of crawling at this point. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, bite is good. Not in this case, but generally speaking. We may end up using Magus against Beatty when we get there. Okay, that went well. Switching to put Magus in front just to get a little bit of more XP here on him. Fence curl, don't do that. The Wooloo is apparently faster than our squirrel? The idea of a sheep growling is just amusing to me at this point. That'll balance out a little bit of the growls and defense curl. This is gonna take a while. I think tackle is technically gonna be better here. Got to low health, so the Oranberry triggers. Cheek Pouch is a double effect. Very intense battle between our starting rodent and a sheep. Okay. The good news is, I believe that because this is a longer battle, it should grant more XP. I can't remember exactly how the XP stuff works in this. There we go. that actually went pretty well, and that level is actually pretty good as far as what stats he's getting. Okay. So we are going to go ahead up to Pokemon Center. We are definitely going to be taking our time as we go through the game, just to be clear. Because Nuzlocke, that is how that works. We want to be careful. And the fact that we have a few... So, I believe we're going to have to fight Hop right when we get out here. I don't know for sure. I think a level 7... Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more Oran Berries. So, in a normal game... Oops. Give. In a normal game, I don't use a lot of berries, especially early on in the game. But it's one of those consumables that I'm trying to get in the better habit of using, because I tend to end up with, you know, a stack of potions. Okay. Perfect. I wasn't sure if we were going to have to fight him again now or at the end of the road, and it looks like it's the end of the road. Let's walk into this random person's house and see if they have things that we can take. Leon loves Pokemon and battles. I remember he would always go all out, even in our practice methods. Okay. We're gonna have to actually fight trainers along this route, I believe. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. That the draw distance is good enough for that. And that it turns the camera just for that one moment while you can get that angle. Oh, maybe we are gonna get interrupted by Hop. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, you do get XP for catching in this game as well, which is nice. We have to watch this, I believe. Which is annoying, but whatever. I guess technically we get to catch one here. And that is the first one here. That's level 7. Okay. Well, again, the good news is it's going to be easier to level up. Or we have less leveling up to do, rather. Okay, good. It's like that. That seemed like a high number. But it was a critical hit. That's way more sensible. So we're gonna... That should put it at low enough health. Pokeball. And actually almost got a full level out of it again. Rookidee, the tiny bird Pokemon. Okay, we are going with Eric for this one. So Rookidee is a flying type. that will eventually become a flying steel type. And it's a really cool design. I actually really like, out of the new additions to this generation, it's one of the coolest designs in my opinion. I will have to check what Power Trip does as a reminder to myself. 'Cause that one, that's gotten used a couple times now. There we go, level 8. I suppose I should... neutral nature... and strength. Oh. The more the user's stats are raised, the greater the power. Or the greater the power. Okay. So that is literally doing nothing except a low 20 damage right now. Or a base 20 damage, rather. Flipbug is kind of funny looking, but it actually gets pretty powerful later on as far as the options for bug types go. It ends up as a bug psychic and has a pretty solid physical or special attack and not terrible overall. The downside with it, oh man. I'm getting punched. Yeah, the downside with it, if I remember correctly, is it's very slow, or at least the final evolution of it is very slow. Okay, so we are gonna run back over here. I don't think we're gonna go all the way back yet. Hold item, keep an item. So Choodle is actually also a really neat design. It actually has a really good attack, physical attack. The evolution of it in particular is a rock water that is kind of scary and gets a Dynamax option, or a Gigantamax option rather. There we go. We're getting close here. I just want to get everything up to 8. I feel like getting everyone up to 8 is a good, kind of a good baseline to start out on. Because at the end of this road, when we fight Hop, he's going to have a level 8 for his starter. So that'll make sure... I think he also gets more... I think he's going to end up with 4 Pokemon as well. I can't remember exactly. He ends up with more than us, that's the important part. So, getting up to 4 Pokemon would be nice, but we can't. So instead, we're just gonna get a little extra XP for our other Pokemon. Ideally, get one more level here on both Squobit and Rookidee. And that should let us kind of squish him. The other good thing as far as fighting Hop goes is there are a lot of things that I don't know what all of his stuff he's going to have is, but a lot of his stuff should be either neutral or weak to ours. I can't think of a lot he would have picked up here that would be strong against us. Like, if he has any of the bugs that he picked up along the way, Rookity will be strong against them. Ugh. What? Why didn't his berry trigger? I'm suddenly very uncomfortable. Okay, Eric learned Honed Claws, which is not great. Let's, very quickly... He still has a berry equipped, I'm not sure what happened there. We're gonna do this, just as a safety precaution. Okay, so we're gonna get this, and then we're gonna go through Route 2. And this time we're actually gonna go through the whole thing, unless something horrible happens, pretty much. Okay, I'll start getting that menu one of these times. Okay. So yeah, Rookity is going to be good against bugs, or grass. Scorbunny is going to be good against fire, or against grass. Like, Choodle's the only thing that's strong against any of our Pokemon. Oh, we are going to have trainer battles here along the way, so we may have to back out again. But I'm thinking I'm not super worried, hopefully. We are leading with Sam right now. Mostly just as a safety. So a level 6 Squovet, probably not going to last very long here. Should be 3 hits. Third attack using Quick Attack, even though Quick Attack is technically... I mean, we were already outspeeding the Squovet, so we didn't really need to use Quick Attack there. However, Quick Attack, if I remember correctly, has a higher accuracy. Oh, they bumped the accuracy on Tackle, that's right. So it is actually exactly the same. But yeah, basically, if he had happened to have something like, that would let him go first. There really wasn't anything after reviewing it. I was overthinking it. Not that that ever happens. But yeah. We're gonna go over here, get item, more Pokeballs. We have plenty of Pokeballs at this point. I think we're okay to keep our team this way. They are probably also going to have a similar team of very few, maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon. Lauren, okay. And of course, she has the one thing, as I said, that we are technically weak against. So we are going to go ahead and swap over to Mark. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see who's faster. Nope, Toodle's still faster. That's... Mark, you're very slow. I would like you to be faster. On the note of Pokemon going faster, it is my intention once I get over to... once I get up to Motostoke, to have some Pokemon do some EV training, because I can. I'm not going to go super overboard on getting Natures and EVs. If you are not aware of what EVs are, basically, depending on which Pokemon you fight, you will end up getting your own stats of those same types raised. So, in this case, it's probably very minimal at this point. Let's see. The inner yellow triangle there, or hexagon, you can see there's a little bit of, or it's slightly out of proportion for like HP and attack. And the reason for that is because the ones we fight, Squovits give HP, Toodles I think give attack. Okay, for the sake of safety, we're gonna switch again. I know we were doing the other way to be safe, but this time there's a slight difference here. And that is, I hadn't thought about the fact that Scorbunny is weak to the one thing that we... So if this one had a Choodle, then we would be in trouble. It does not. It has a bug type. So we actually would have preferred one of the other options. Let's give Eric a shot. We haven't used Eric yet. Should be not very effective. Yep. Special attack fell, that's fine. And we will use Peck. So, yep. So Peck is both a physical attack for a physical focused Pokemon. You can see their very high attack and speed. Eric is going to be pretty powerful. And also, it is was a super effective move, which does double damage, and it's also a same type attack bonus. And what that means is, if the move is the same type as the Pokemon, it does 1.5 times as much damage. So in this case, we're kind of stacking up multiple good bonuses there. That's also why Squovit using Tackle will do more damage, even though Bite is a stronger move. And why Scorbunny is able to do so much damage with Ember, even though they're not typically a strong special attacker. Oh, that's right, you do start with a fishing rod. I think we're probably good to just keep going. There's the professor. Talking about Dynamax. Cutscene here with Magnolia. And then we'll finish out by finishing our fight with Hop. Okay, we received the Pokedex from Sonia. Everyone should be a strong trainer. They've been doing this for a whole 2 days. Why would I endorse them for the championship? It's kind of a legitimate point. Okay, we do get a heal here anyway. So they do give us a very brief chance here before we go after Hop that we can look around. I don't think there's anything here. Just looking around to see if there's any other items here before I head back outside. There are not. I do think there's one back here. Yep. That is probably not worth using right now. I don't think payback's that great, and we don't have a dark type. We can also get an item back here. Oh, great ball. That'll be good once we get over to the wild area. The next stream, or the next video, is going to be heading into the wild area, most likely. And the wild area is going to be treated as, I think it's like 6 different zones. We are probably going to stagger our progress a bit. Okay, let's see how we can do. It's time for my legend to begin. But Hop, you're terrible. Okay. You know, one thing I am noticing that I hadn't really appreciated is the music here. Gotten a bit stronger? Team will put you to the test. Oh, I may have leveled too much. I apologize. Okay, so we're gonna start with Mark. He's going to beat up a sheep. This will hopefully take a lot less time than last time. I do find it odd how slow Squovit is. And I suppose the whole point of it is that it's kind of like a fat squirrel. But it's still odd that normally those rodent Pokemon that you get early are fast, and that's their, like, strong suit. Okay. Good XP. Switching over to Grookey. Yeah. I guess we can... let's see if Eric can just take him out quick. Grass is also weak to flying. And Eric needs the XP more. We'll see how this goes. Okay, that's not too bad. Really learned your type matchups. Yes. I am fairly aware of type matchups. Thanks for noticing that. Oh man, that's too bad. That growl did enough to our attack that it made it so we couldn't finish him off in one hit. Luckily, that also means he's not doing damage. Now, by switching out Pokemon again at this point, regardless of what he's using, we are going to be able to... Oh, he has a Rookidee also. Nice. Let's go back to Mark. Any penalties you have to stats will switch or will go away when you switch that Pokemon out. So in this particular case, did you say it'll be a close one, Hop? You've done like 6 damage to one of my Pokemon. I haven't even used my starter. Having Marco out again here because XP. He is now the lowest level. And also, honestly, is probably just a good choice for this type of battle as well. With higher HP and defense than a lot of the other Pokemon we have right now, and the fact that Cheek Pouch lets him heal a lot from a berry. Feels like a good overall option. And we have defeated Hop yet again. Sting of defeat and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key to the two of us getting stronger, huh? I mean, yeah, ideally you would eventually win, but I'm not counting on it. And then he gives us an endorsement, since we've been, since we've been here for like a whole 2 days. Okay. It's a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every cell of our body. Always tend to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball that have nothing to do with real strength. Yeah, I was just thinking that. You'd stop obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but it seems like you've really grown a bit. Okay. Okay, and we get a weird shooting star thing. And that's going to let us Dynamax. Wishing stars are composed of curious power. There are certain spots that you can there's only certain spots you can use Dynamax, basically against the gym leaders. Okay. And I suppose in the wild areas. I can't remember if entering into the wild areas requires you to do your first X raid. If it is, and it's a tutorial thing, that is one of the other spots where I'm not gonna count if we end up losing a Pokemon. Anything you can tell me about it? Maybe fog and this weird Pokemon. Rafe tried to fight it off, then we passed out. Crazy. Okay. We get our Dynamax bands. Just like the one Lee has. Don't be afraid to go all sorts of places. Okay. Beat you to the station. And that is where we're gonna wrap. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.